Hi friends, welcome to LearnCity. My name is Wendy, and in this video I'll be taking you through the introduction to government. What is government, if I may ask? Well, government can be defined in three ways. It could be an academic field of study, it could be an act or process, and it could also be an institution of a state. Government as an institution of a state. As an institution of a state, government is required as the organ through which the state is being run. And it achieves this through its main arms, which are executive arm, legislative arm, and the judiciary arm of government. Second, as an act or process, government is referred to as an act or process because it has rules and regulations that are made to regulate a given society at a given time. And the last definition, as an academic field of study. It is required as an academic field of study because it's the study of agencies, activities, and organization of an institution. Now, what are the functions of government? Well, the functions of government are numerous, and the truth is, we can't cover everything in this video, but I'll take you through the basic functions of government. Now, the first is lawmaking. It's the responsibility of every government to set laws in place. Now, these laws are necessary for the smooth running of the state, because in a society where there is no law, there is bound to be disorder and anarchy. So laws are necessary for the smooth running of the state, and that's what government does. That's one of the functions of every government. They put laws in place to check the excesses of everyone in the society. Second function of government is maintenance of laws and order, and it's able to achieve this through the police and other armed forces on ground. We also have protection of lives and properties. Now, it's the responsibility of every responsible government, mind the word responsible government, to protect the lives and properties of its citizen. Now, this protection could be from external and internal control. When I mean external control, from other countries, and from internal control, it could be from insecurities in the state. We also have provision of employment opportunities. Now, government provides employment for its citizens. Maintenance of external relationship with other nations. Just as humans can't exist in isolation, we need people to survive. That's why we have a society. In the same way, no country can exist in isolation. There's need for interaction with other countries. So government helps maintain external relationship with other countries. And as a country, for instance, Nigeria, we are members of several foreign organizations. We have the ECOWAS, that's the Economic Community of West African States. We have the Organization of African Unity, that's the African Union. We also have the United Nations. Nigeria is also a member of the OPEC, which is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. So government ensures a good relationship is maintained in all these external organizations. Participation in international conferences, and also maintenance of fiscal and foreign policies. These are some of the functions of every government. Now, why do we study government? It's very necessary to study government, and I have some reasons why we study government. One, for education. Now, it enables an average citizen to participate in government. That's where political socialization comes in. Through the study of government, you know how the electoral processes of your country, you also know the constitution governing your country. So the study of government, in a way, creates an awareness on the nature of government in the states. Secondly, to provide solutions to our political problems. Study of government provides solutions to political problems. Now, political problems are peculiar to every country. For instance, in Nigeria, we practice democracy, and one of the pitfalls of democracy is electoral misconduct. Through the study of government, we know how to curb the excesses that comes in every election. And also, the study of government enlightens us on the type of constitution that have been used in the past. The Republican Constitution, the Philippine Constitution, Macpherson Constitution. You know about these constitutions, their failures, their advantages and disadvantages. Their advantages and disadvantages, and then in studying this, you know what's best for the country at every given period. Also, it helps us to know our rights and obligations as a citizen. Well, according to the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, that's the UDHR, Declaration of Fundamental Human Rights in 1948, as humans, as citizens of every country, we have our rights and rights. Now, rights are those things you are entitled to as a citizen. They are called fundamental because every human is entitled to them. And we have so many of them. We have rights to life, rights to education, rights to fair hearing, freedom of expression, and freedom of speech. Now, the study of government enables you to know this right. And also, as citizens, you also know what is expected of you as a member of a society. I can tell you the constitution that is practiced in the United Kingdom, for instance. We have two chambers. We have the upper and lower house. Now, I can tell you that through the study of government. So it keeps us aware of what's happening, not just in our country, but the system of government that operates in other countries. It's also related to history and in higher institutions. It's called political science. So yes, the study of government is in social sciences, and it is related to other social science subjects like history, political science, sociology, and psychology. Thank you.